Come on, let's get nuts.
Let's get to humping. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkee Live. Everything good? Everything good? Okay. Making sure my little graphics are all around the place. What's happening, everybody? It is August 17th, Wednesday. What is happening? What are we doing out there? How are we doing? Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Do that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. All the things. Sock meds. They're all around me. Follow me on all this stuff. Patreon. Trying to update people on Patreon. Become a member. We do a members-only stream after every Wednesday show. So today we'll be doing a members-only post-show stream. You can pick my brain just a little bit more. So do that, guys. What is happening? How is everybody doing? Am I too loud? Am I too loud? Let me know if I'm too loud. Seeing like the little thing here. Make sure I'm not too loud. Anyways, what's happening, guys? Who's out there? What are we doing? What are we talking about? Hey! Just came from my... Hey! Well, happy birthday to your sister, Ryan. 21. Is she like hugging the porcelain god right now? I mean, is she, was she drinking? I mean, that's usually what... My 21st birthday was, well, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. What's going on? The Rock Extended Universe. Oh, is that what we're going to do? The Rock Extended Universe. Going to be a true sensation. Okay, there you go. Ahoy, ahoy, Mr. Jason McKenzie. What is happening, sir? Good to see you, as always. Tony Movie, Chappie D9, Neil Blomkamp fan. What's happening? Just rewatching. We bought a Zoo really... Oh, yeah. That's the one with Matt Damon and Scarlett Johansson, right? We got Miss Nighthawk. What's happening, Steph? Okay, yeah. Do what she says, and hopefully your day gets better. Day gets better. Drink something, make something great. But you can. Do it. Do it. All right, we got Miss Selena here, too. What's happening? All right, what's going on, Jose? Let the humping commence, as we do. What's going on? Bringing back Tamahawk. Good to see you. All right, Ronak, yes, his paper. Yeah, because RockVerse paper. Ha, I get it. I like it. What's going on, Lane? Good to see you, bud. All right, who else we got? JD McRae. Good to see you, Kat. Also good to see you too, Amparo. How's it going? Ahem. Hey, there you go. We got Miss Captain Gator Girl Nikki right here. Always good to see you. Fear Jason's here too. Yes. Let's see. We got Dane. What's going on? Big Junkus. Yeah. Patterson. How's it going? All right. Yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit of CW. A little bit of a slow news day, but I mean, this was pretty relevant. I mean, it happened last night, but I thought, all right, let's talk about it today. What's going on? Hello. What's going on? All right. And we got Mattia. Hello, darling. But yeah, Alvin was here, but Alan technically is here, if I'm not mistaken, right? Anyways. Okay, so we got that. Zed is also here. Yes, good to see you. All right, who else? We got Rosemary here as well. Always good to see you. We got Carrie here. What's up, buddy? Hey, working my way through Superman and Lois. I know, I still have to watch Season 2. I haven't watched Season 2 yet. That's on my list as well. I'm going to get through Sandman, and then I'm going to start making my way through Superman and Lois Season 2. I'm like really bad. Let's go! What Ben said. Let's go. Still crazy to me for drinking age is 21. What? Still crazy to me? Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's like 18 up in Kenyatta. Yeah. She's not a drinker. Okay, she's not a drinker. Well, that's good. That's fine. Hey, some people are, some people aren't, We got Mr. Eric right here, too. His hacks in the CW-verse. People honestly think he offered Berlanti the... Oh, yeah, there's scoops out there that said he's going to be part of that. I mean, obviously his name was put out there. So, again, when it comes to the scooping game, you go like this. Which way's the wind blowing? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write an article like that. So then if it actually happens, I'm going to bet on red. I'm going to bet on red at the roulette table. And when it lands on red, I'm be like, see, I fucking knew it. I knew it. That's what happens. That's what happens. I saw it too. I saw a post that actually said that. It said, oh yeah, Berlanti is going to be part of the whole thing. I mean, his name was put out there, but is it going to actually be happening? I don't know. From what I gathered is Berlanti, the whole Berlanti and CW stuff has always been kind of a thorn in Warner Brothers' side, you know? It's like Superman and Lois might be the only thing that survives when it comes to that whole thing. We'll see, though. We will see. We will see. But anyways, guys, yeah, again, smash that like, thumbs up. Do all the stuff that you're supposed to do, and we'll get the show started. Hopefully you guys had a good day. I know some people out there had some rough days, you know. It's all good. We're right in the middle of it. We're right in the middle of the week, and hopefully things will get better. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump right to the tweets. Let's jump right to the tweets right here. Let's do it. All right. Hey, who wants to see a firefly and the moon together? This is really awesome. I mean, it's just stuff like this when it shows up on my timeline, I just have to share it. I mean, how beautiful is this? I've never seen a firefly in person, so, but yeah, there you go. Nature's light bulbs. Nature's flying light bulbs. So beautiful. Majestic. Absolutely majestic. Never seen a firefly in person. The only fireflies I've seen kind of in person was Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Not real fireflies, but they did a good job. So if you ride Pirates of the Caribbean, you see fireflies in the beginning part. That's the closest I've ever been to an actual firefly. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Hey, who wants to see Jim Carrey rocking out with 50 Cent? This was kind of making the rounds today. But yeah, here's Jim Carrey rocking out with with 50 Cent. Look at that. Do it. Do it, Jim. There you go. That's right. Getting into it. I have to mute the music or else I might get, whatever. But he's getting into it. That's right. Right. The white boy has moves. What are you talking about? Look at that. Look at him go. Look at him go. Come on. Come on. That's good stuff right there. Of course, they spelled Jim Carrey wrong. One R, not two. But hey, what can you do? But yeah, good stuff, right? It's Jim Carrey, for God's sakes. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Felipe. All right, this person right here just like totally blew my mind last night. And I went, yes, okay. Warner Brothers, DC, everybody. Hey, Harley Quinn showrunners. Here's an idea. Here is an idea. I like this idea very much. Hear me out. A Harley Quinn episode where we can meet different versions of Harley Quinn voiced by all of them. It would be chaotic. That's right. The different voices of Harley Quinn. Because there's been many iterations from, of course, Batman the Animated Series till now. Let's get everybody involved. Wouldn't that be something? Hey, I really like this idea. Come on. Am I right? Anybody out there? Yeah, but come on. Can you imagine getting all the different voices of Harley Quinn, even Margot Robbie? And I think she would be down. I think she would very much be down to do versions of Harley Quinn for an episode of the Harley Quinn show. This kind of blew my mind. I was like, wow, that'd be pretty crazy. And that's why I tweeted out into the Harleyverse, because why not? The Harley Quinn show spoofs things that happen. It's very much just a big, huge spoof and makes fun of everything. Make fun of the whole multiverse thing and bring her. I mean, of course, what's her name? I'm totally drawing a blank on her name right now, and I apologize. She doesn't do voices anymore. But, you got Tara Strong also right there. Somebody remind me what's her name. Please. I'm totally, the original Harley Quinn voice. I'm totally drawing a blank right now. And Scott would be very much upset with me right now, because we do Batman the Fanimated stream. Arlene Sorkin, there you go. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. But yeah, I know she doesn't really do voice acting anymore, but at the same time, right? Or yeah, she doesn't do voice acting, but at the same time, I'm like, come on. I know you're upset with me now, Jacob. I totally was like, drawing a blank. I should have had that in my brain before I started up, but I do really like this idea. I like this idea, and I hope that they can maybe pull it off. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, but please let it happen. All right, guys? Come on. This would be pretty awesome right here. Anyways, what's going on, Rhea? I didn't see you there. Good to see you, of course. And then speaking of Batman the Animated Series, Trial. Look at Batman in a straitjacket, looking angry right there. Looking angry. And then, yes, guys, I mean, something's happening with the Giants right now. I mean, I know they're not going to probably take the division, but hey, they could go for that wild card spot. But the Giants are on a 5-game winning streak right now, and last night they were down 1-0 to the Diamondbacks, and good old Craw, baby, Craw decided to come into the bottom of the ninth and hit a fucking home run, 2-1. Oh, it's awesome stuff. You love to freaking see it. Walk-off home run. I was watching it live as I was editing things, and man, my neighbors probably heard me. I was clapping. I was cheering. God, this is why I love baseball. This is why I love baseball, guys. Walk-off fucking home run right here. You got to love it, man. You got to love these walk-off home runs. It's just something about it. Something about it. Here's the official poster for Zac Efron and, Russell Crowe. The greatest beer run ever. I'm actually looking forward to this movie. I think it's going to be something pretty good. I saw the trailer. The trailer looks pretty good. And not to mention, we talked about this before. Zac Efron took my look. I mean, he's got the mustache and the little butt brush right here under my lip. Look just like I did. But saw the trailer today. Looks pretty good. Looking forward to it, actually. Looks like a good little movie. Looks like a good little movie. And then we got our first poster for Enola Holmes 2. I still have to watch the first Enola Holmes. Where's Enola? Jeez. Man, where's Enola? Where's Sherlock? Well, there's Enola right there. And there's that handsome devil that is Henry Cavill playing Sherlock Holmes right there. So they're hidden right there, but an interesting poster. Interesting choice for a poster. I still have to watch the first one. This is a pretty cool little Bruce Campbell / Leatherface right here. Like it. Bruce Campbell wants the jacket. There's the gorgeous Gal Gadot right there, posting a little picture right there, like it too. And then the Gotham Knights that we're actually all looking forward to, the video game, apparently is officially gold and will release on October 25th. So there's the team right there celebrating that's going to be the case. Good. Good. And then, hey, guys, this is good stuff. You guys know the Foo Fighters are my favorite all-time band, and I was really saddened. You can actually go back and see my actual reaction to the drummer, Taylor Hawkins' death being announced as I went live on the vodka stream, and it turned out to be a tribute to him. There's going to be a tribute concert in Wembley Stadium in London, and apparently they're going to be streaming it, which I was hoping that was going to be the case. So anybody who is looking forward to the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert that's going to be happening over in London at Wembley is going to be streaming on Paramount Plus, CBS, MTV, YouTube, and so that's gonna be great. It's at 8:30 in the morning for me. Yeah, 8:30. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I get up extra early so I can be prepared to watch that, because I already know I'm gonna be crying through most of it. Jeez, it's gonna be sad. And then look at this. We got a rumor right here. Finally, are we going to get some traction here when it comes to Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes 3? Apparently something's happening. I don't know. The Direct is saying Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes 3 receives promising filming update. So let's see. We got all this while the third film was announced way back. Yes, way back. Promising. Let's see. One Take News is reporting that the multiple sources have informed them that Sherlock Holmes 3 is planning to start filming at the end of the year. I don't know. We'll see. Robert Downey Jr., where you at? We would love to hear from you. Post something on your Instagram. Let us know what's going on with that. Pretty please. And then keep it on the rumor mill right here. Apparently, according to Mr. Daniel RPK, let me go ahead and translate this here for you. Rumor. Warner Brothers is developing a solo film for Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. What? So we're not going to get Joker 2 until 2024. That's right, at the end of 2024. Over 2 years from now, we're going to get Joker 2 that's going to introduce Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. And now there's a rumor that they're going to make a spin-off of that? I mean, if you're going to bank on a universe that's going to be pretty profitable, I mean, I guess so. But I'm just kind of going well, shouldn't you wait till the first one comes out? But then again, I don't know. They already, the buzz about it, the fact that they're pouring in $150 million to the budget, which $20 million is going to Joaquin, $10 million is going to Lady Gaga. Maybe they were like, all right, you sign on, we'll give you $10 million, and then we're going to give you maybe $20 million or whatever the hell for your own spinoff. We're going to try to create another universe right here, which very well could be the case. I don't know if Warner Brothers Discovery, if like one of the part of the 10-year plan was to create more universes when it comes to what they're doing with the movies. And you have this little Black Label universe that Todd Phillips was trying to make, which I really hope that they go, all right, yes, we can have other villains have their own solo movies, because we did hear that Todd Phillips pitched more than one villain to have their own solo movie. So maybe this could be the start of that. We could have a little bit more of that. We could have one that maybe has a Luthor or a Professor Crane or a Pamela Isley. I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do. I just wish that they would actually do them. And, yes, looking forward to Joker 2 because I'm intrigued. But then already talking about a Harley Quinn spinoff from that, very interesting. So I guess we'll see. RPK, if, when it comes to the whole scooping game, I would probably trust him more than the others, but, not even he bats 1,000. But whatever, it's fine. And then speaking of Black Adam, we got some more promo art right here, of course, showing the different stuff that'll be on T-shirts and whatnot. Stitch Duran says Creed 3 is completely different storyline compared to previous Rocky movies. Michael B. Jordan did a tremendous job. Probably the best coordinated fights I've seen. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Yeah, there's not going to be no Rocky in Creed 3. No Rocky. Yep, there's not going to be any Rocky in Creed 3, but hopefully it's going to be something that's distinct from the other two. I like the first two Creed films, so let's do this. Jonah Hill says he won't be promoting his own films for the foreseeable future as he continues to work on his mental health. Good on Jonah Hill. Apparently, when it comes to doing junkets and whatever, it causes extreme anxiety, so he's deciding to take a step back from doing that stuff. Good on him. And, I'm sure a lot of actors feel like that. This might be something that might be, when it comes to the Flash promotion, we might not see a lot from Ezra. We'll see where Ezra's headspace is when it comes to that. But good on Jonah Hill. It makes sense. Do that. I don't believe this, but apparently this is the truth. I don't think, definitely Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges won't be in the sequel, but apparently R.I.P.D. is going to get a sequel. That's called R.I.P.D. 2, Rise of the Damned. I don't think either one of these two will join because the movie bombed. I don't know what they're thinking. But hey, whatever. That's apparently coming, according to comicbook.com. That's pretty much Jeff Bridges in the first R.I.P.D. is. Then again, that's just Jeff Bridges a lot of the time, right? I hear he's good in The Old Man, which I need to watch. That's on the list too. HBO Max currently has no plans for Young Justice Season 5, which a lot of people are disappointed in. Because what's good about Young Justice, it doesn't stay like, hey, nobody's growing up, nobody's growing, the team isn't changing. No, you watch Young Justice, it keeps on evolving, which is what's so great about the show. But apparently nothing about Season 5 right now, and that's a little bit of a shame right there. The trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is supposed to release in October, so look forward to that. Look at Rick Astley right here. He's leaning into it, guys. We've all been Rickrolled, right? But now we got the modern-day version. He still got the moves. Okay, I got to turn that off because, Jesus Christ, I'll get copyright for sure. But look at this. That's right. I think this is for what, AAA or something? It's a commercial. Totally came back. He looks good. He still looks good. He still got the moves. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Come on. Good on him. It was funny, too, because I think one of the last times I saw the Foo Fighters, he came up on stage and they performed that song. That's right. One of the last times I saw the Foo Fighters, he came up and, oh my God. Yeah. It was great. It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, good on him. Good on him. And then, yes, my birthday is in October. Anybody want to get me one of these jumpsuits? Preferably, I'd want the Peter Venkman one. But yes, look at this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So good. What's going on, Mr. Tim Diaz? Whoa, 7 months. It says 7 months, but then it says 11 on the chat. I don't know why that's off, but whatever. But apparently, Magnolia Clothiers, they're going to be releasing replica uniforms from the real Ghostbusters. This is from the cartoon. Cartoon accurate. So the movie, they all wore the same color jumpsuit, but in the cartoon, they had different color schemes for the jumpsuit. I was always fond of the Peter Venkman. So, gift idea? Anybody want to send me one? Oh, man. That got me excited. I will say. Disney Plus quietly removes James Cameron's Avatar from the streaming library ahead of the film's latest theatrical re-release. There you go, Zed. There you go. Or no, not Zed. Dane. Good to see you. Thank you for being a member right there. And then Warner Brothers Discovery keeps on axing some HBO Max original titles. Apparently, they're removing 30. That's right, 30 original HBO Max titles. What in the hell? So, yeah, Infinity Train. A lot of these I've never heard of. I heard about Aquaman, King of Atlantis. That's that cartoon right here that a lot of people were complaining about. But yeah, Infinity Train, close enough. Jenna Plushin, I guess is that how you say it? Summer Camp Island. Not Too Late show with Elmo. Okay, I almost busted out my Elmo impression and laugh. But I decided not to do it because that's going to take too much effort. Yabba Dabba Dinosaurs, Tig and Seek, the Fudgies, or I don't know. Select Sesame Street specials. So yeah, Zaslav still axing some stuff, some original content. Some people aren't happy about it, I'm sure. And then this is awesome, the Gray Ghost and Batman right here. Can I have both of those figurines? But that's pretty cool. Even the Bat Bike, I like that back there too. Pretty good stuff. I like it. Good. It's good. But yeah, man, Zaslav just doing it. Yeah. Zaslav. He's looking at the numbers. That's what he's doing. He's looking at them numbers. I tell you what. I don't know. There's a lot of things that are going away. I agree with you, Jose. We should all dress as Ghostbusters for Halloween. Like I said, I'll be Peter Venkman. I will. Okay, Rhea will take the Winston one. Okay, that's good. Dave's in October. Yeah, I'm a Libra. I'm definitely a Libra. Who doesn't love... Yeah, exactly. There you go. I am a Libra. I don't really follow any of that stuff. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes I've read stuff and I'm like, I guess. I don't know. I don't really look into all that stuff. Anyways, okay, so here we go. Let's get to the topic. So the first topic I wanted to talk about was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I mean, obviously we're going to be talking about Black Adam and Dwayne Johnson for for the next 2 months, 2.5 months, because Black Adam, of course, coming out in October. Sadly, it doesn't sound like DC fandom is happening, even though there was word that there was possibly going to be the case, but it just seems like that's going to cost too much, and everything's kind of just up in the air right now when it comes to a lot of the movies, which makes sense just every day. I mean, to be a DC fan, it's been crazy, but one of the reasons why I wanted to make this the main topic was because of, the Total Film article magazine that had the new images yesterday. Talked about it yesterday, showed those new images. They look good. I have a Film Junkee shot if you haven't seen it. And the costumes look really good. I mean, they have a better color palette. Hopefully the color palette gets adjusted. Hopefully when people watch the test screening, they went, the yellow color palette. Can we kind of not have so much of that, please? I think a lot of people are talking about that, so maybe they'll adjust it. But the costumes look good. But there was more that Dwayne Johnson talked about when it came to this, and this is I'm going to bring up this, of course, Games Radar right here. This snippet of the article. Dwayne Johnson on Black Adam spinoffs, expanding the DC universe and crossing over with Marvel. What? Yep, he even mentioned that as well. But that's not the focus right now, because obviously they just mentioned that, and they do mention that. But, you know, when it comes to what he said right here, I mean, even things when I've talked to people that are more in the know in the business, I mean, how many times have we heard Dwayne Johnson talk about the hierarchy of the DC universe is about to change? I mean, that was always the catchphrase, and I know some of you guys made jokes on the fact that he does have to lose to Shazam if you want to go by some of the source material, that yes, the hierarchy is, he's going to choke on the hierarchy because he's going to get defeated by Shazam. But then we're kind of wondering, like, is the Shazam thing, when is that going to actually happen? He has not met with David F. Sandberg. Sandberg talked about that from Comic-Con. That was the closest he ever got to them. They didn't do any kind of thing on stage, and it almost just kind of makes you go, hey, Dwayne Johnson, what are you doing? Oh, wait, are you trying to build up your own RockVerse? Possibly. I think that might be what's happening here. The goal is to really expand the universe and introduce new characters and spin-offs, to be really strategic about the plan. What's the plan? That's the thing. What is the plan? Because obviously he's been trying to get Black Adam on the big screen for over a decade, and how many different regimes have there been? That's the thing. There's been so many different regimes when it comes to Warner Brothers, that this whole time it's like, okay, what's the plan? What's the plan? And maybe Dwayne Johnson was promised his own very universe? Maybe the Rock universe, or the RockVerse, I should say. It's like, hey, okay, you have your movie, you're going to be the big baddie, the anti-hero, sure. We could build you over here. You got the JSA, you got all this stuff. You could be over here, because obviously we have, of course, the Snyderverse, and then we got various other universes, the CW verse. We got, the Titanverse. We got different universes, which was actually displayed when it came to that Crisis on Infinite Earths CW show. It actually showed the various different universes. So you kind of wonder, like, okay, so is the Black Adam, like, universe? I mean, we're all fingers crossed, everything crossed, toes, eyes, eyebrows, whatever you want to cross. We're all hoping that Henry Cavill is going to show up in Black Adam, but at the same time, it's like the way that he's been answering the Superman question, it almost seems like, are you going to have your own Superman? Is it going to be Cavill, but not exactly the Snyderverse Cavill? I don't know. There's a lot of things right here when it comes to the RockVerse. And I've been hearing stuff like that too, but the only thing is, though, the movie has to perform. If there's going to be a RockVerse section of the DCEU, then the movie is actually going to have to do some goddamn numbers. And of course, the number that they always look at is $1 billion. I mean, that's the sad part. That's the sad fact of the matter, is it's going to have to get close or maybe even exceed $1 billion. And who knows if it's going to actually have the hype for that. It might. Who knows? But it says right here, we have a few ideas of what characters people are really going to respond to in Black Adam, Dr. Fate. And so we're already thinking ahead. Let's start thinking about that movie and what the movie looks like for them. Yes, make a Dr. Fate movie. Please. That would be amazing. I would be down for a Dr. Fate movie. I think our ambition has always been that this is all a shared universe. Adds producer Hiram Garcia. But okay, but is it shared? Okay, is it fully shared with everything? I mean, it's like, is it fully shared? I mean, obviously we had Shazam, Fury of the Gods, showing clips of like Snyderverse type characters. Obviously we saw, Wonder Woman's going to have a presence in it. We saw Batman, we saw the Flash, we saw all that stuff. But then again, this was all, there's still the multiverse concept that has all this. And it's just, that's the question I have. While Black Adam and Shazam may not be crossing paths, what? Everything exists in a big umbrella of the DC universe. Okay, but is it one Earth or is it multiple Earths? That's what the question is. And I'm thinking it's going to be, they're going to really try to embrace that obviously the multiverse. And we want to be able to build out the universe as big as we can. And, with those ambitions, if everything's received the way we hope it will be, $1 billion, we have opportunities to potentially see crossovers in certain points. Hopefully. I mean, like I said, I mean, if Black Adam could be like, yeah, you could be that anti-hero, but then all of a sudden get more villains in there, create like your own kind of Legion of Doom type of scenario, and then maybe there could be something big that can, I don't know. I am optimistic, says Dwayne Johnson. Just my nature is optimistic, and especially when it comes to creative. Especially when it comes to movies, and especially when it comes to the pantheon of DC superheroes and supervillains. Across the street, we have the pantheon of superheroes and supervillains of Marvel. To me, they cannot only exist, but they should, in my mind, cross paths one day. So he's talking about, and people have asked me this, and it's going to happen, guys. It's definitely going to happen. It's going to happen where Marvel and DC will eventually cross over. Maybe 20 years from now, I don't know. But eventually it's going to happen. It's happened in the books. It's going to happen. It's just because just the way that everything's going. I mean, the fact that where we are now from 2000, 1999, 2000, 2001, when we got like the first introduction of like modern day superhero films. I mean, this is over 20 years ago with X-Men, and then of course with Spider-Man, and then it just like kept getting go, and then all of a sudden 2008 Iron Man, and then a shared universe really happened because like that stretch between like Spider-Man and Iron Man, there was a lot of people just kind of like going, hey, we could do a shared universe thing. I mean, yesterday, and I did a Film Junkie shot of it today, the Wolfgang Peterson Batman versus Superman was supposed to be scheduled for 2004, where they were actually going to expand on a universe and have crossover and whatnot. If you didn't watch that, and then watch the video that I link also in there. It's on the website, so if you go to filmjunkie.com, just click on that video. It's like a 37-minute video that talks about that whole thing. But yeah, there was a stretch there where they were going, hey, how can we have some crossovers? What's going on? I mean, obviously DC went, all right, we're just going to do separate movies with Superman Returns and then, of course, Batman Begins. But it just seemed like that little stretch they were trying to... But now, here we are now. It's like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you keep on expanding? Now we're into the whole multiverse concept. So eventually it's going to get to the point where Marvel and DC, there's going to be some crossover that's going to be happening. It's going to be interesting to see when that happens. Imagine those Comic-Cons. I mean, we're all going to be like gray-haired and be like, hey, look at that, Spider-Man and Robin are in a scene together. Holy shit. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be weird. It's going to be interesting. And then they're going to have like the biggest movie ever. The biggest movie ever is going to be like a Marvel versus DC crossover. Justice League versus the Avengers. Who knows? It's going to be interesting to see what happens when it comes to that. But to me, it just seems like when it came to the regimes that have been there and having Dwayne Johnson and trying to create this whole new part of the DC universe, they kind of promised him like, hey, you can have your own little universe right here with you and maybe a little bit of Shazam, hopefully some Shazam. Just seems like he's not too keen on doing the whole Shazam thing quite yet. I don't know. It's weird. But then it's like, oh yeah, you have the JSA and you can expand on that little portion right there. Yeah, you can have a Superman, but is it going to be this Superman over here? I don't know. But I've heard that name. I've heard the RockVerse, and if Black Adam does very well, guess what? They're going to expand on that, and he's going to have his own little portion of the DC universe right there, which I always think was what he wanted, and of course that's what Dwayne Johnson wants. It's fucking Dwayne Johnson. Of course he wants his own universe, you know? He wants his own universe that he can play with and be like the ultimate supervillain of that. But be a supervillain, okay? Don't always be a hero. That's the thing I'm worried about. But again, I just kind of go like, Dwayne, you just couldn't do the pointy ears and the fucking hair with the widow's peak. You just couldn't do that. You couldn't do that, you know? It's just you. The costume's excellent, but you just couldn't do the rest of it. What could you do? Anyways, so there's my little spiel about the supposed possible RockVerse, as it's being called. All right, now let's go to the CW verse portion of all this. The show that everybody actually is enjoying when it comes to it. I watched season 1, enjoyed it. Still got to watch season 2. Plan on binging it soon. But yes, what's his? Of course, Jonathan Kent right here. What is his name? Jordan Elsass. Elsass? I don't know. I don't know if I'm probably not saying his name right, but you guys know what I'm talking about. This guy right here. This happened yesterday. This was released yesterday. Right after the stream, actually, but it says right here, Superman and Lois to recast Jonathan Kent role as Jordan Elsass exits the CW series. Okay, so it was saying all this, and there has been an update. Superman and Lois series regular Jordan Elsass will not be returning for the upcoming third season of CW's DC series. As a result, his role, Jonathan Kent, will be recast. I feel sorry for whoever has to fill those shoes. It's probably only going to be for one more season. I don't know. The way it's sounding. The decision was made after Texas native Elsass did not report back to work by deadline given to the cast to reconvene in Vancouver, where Superman and Lois films. Jordan Elsass has notified the studio that he will not be returning to Superman and Lois for Season 3 due to personal reasons. The role of Jonathan Kent will be recast. So that's what they're saying right there. Tuesday night, all of it happened. And after that, we're like, oh, shit, hopefully everything's okay. Was there a death in the family? Is it a mental health thing? And then all of a sudden, things started coming out because then people are going like, well, wait a minute. And yes, I did watch the video. And you be the judge yourself. Well, I'm sure some of you guys, I didn't pull up the video. I'm not going to pull up the video, but there was a video that he recorded of himself kind of talking about the mandates when it came to COVID and it came to the vaccines, and especially up there in Canada, they're pretty damn strict up there. So I'm kind of wondering, like, you know, we've all changed the language that you're anti-vax if you don't believe in the mandates. Even if you say, oh, no, I'm not anti-vax. Get the vaccine. I just don't believe in the forcing of it. And he kind of said that in the video, and it kind of, ooh, I don't know. Is that the, uh-oh. So there's a possibility that this all could be a PR thing to be like, yeah, personal reasons. But it might be because it's like, sorry, not going to get the, I don't know. See, I don't know. Could be that, but as of right now, they're reporting it as this. But yeah, when I watched that video, I was like, yeah, he's not all about the mandates, which, yeah, that's fine. I don't think it was anybody should be forced. Should be your choice, of course. But then that's always turned into, anti-vax. And they're like the people now, whatchamacallit, move, So Invasion of the Body Snatchers, So, but yeah, I don't know. Could be possibly that, or maybe it is a personal issue. I guess we'll see. More to come, probably. But it wasn't like he was getting dragged, but I saw people post about that, and I was like, was that the actual reason that he's not returning? It's interesting. But if it is a personal reason, and, whether it's family or like a mental health thing, then hopefully everything will be okay. But yeah, it just kind of made me scratch my head a little bit. So when I saw that one video that he posted on social media. Okay, moving along. She-Hulk. Who's ready for She-Hulk? What do we got? It's coming out in, about over 5 hours from now. I'm not going to stay up and watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll give my review. I'll give like a little first reaction to She-Hulk. But yes, the reviews have been flowing in. And of course, we're going to go to the Devil Fruit site. Oh man, it jumped up. It went from what happened? Somebody? Oh, new subscriber, Soups Kenobi. Thank you. It just went from 88 to 94, so that's interesting. So more positive reviews, but that's where it's currently ranking right now. So let's see what some of these people are saying. Score details. Okay. Where are the reviews? Am I like not? I'm like, oh yeah, click on it, dummy. That's why. But let's go to the top critics. So most of the critics, there's only one top critic. Okay. Only one top critic score, and they gave it a B-. As with She-Hulk's weightless CGI design, the balance isn't quite there yet. It's not quite there yet. Let's see. We got another new subscriber there. Thank you. As the She-Hulk's, for every joke that hits, another one misses. When it comes to the promise of the series as a whole, the jury's still out. Not really exactly a super positive review right there, but I love how there's only one top critic. But as you can see, mainly good stuff right here. Not Marvel's strongest series, though. There are some standout moments when Mark Ruffalo and Tatiana Maslany. Overall, the show comes across almost as trying to enjoy a birthday party in a business office. Okay. Oh, man. She-Hulk may struggle in CGI department. Yes, we all saw it. But overall, it is fun alternative superhero story about a woman who chooses to help the world and fight other villains like workplace misogyny and dating in your 30s. No surprise, Tatiana Maslany is top tier. As a laugh-out-loud comedy and very entertaining, complete absurd take on law procedural. There you go. Remember, they didn't quite have all that, but these are all the positive reviews. Why am I not? Okay, so I got to see some of the. I clicked on the wrong thing here. I got to click on the whatchamacallit, the Rotten Tomatoes. The website is glitching. Come on. So wow, that's weird. Let me click on. Where's the actual Rotten scores? Why am I not? It's just all effed up right now. I don't know what's going on with this thing. All right, I'm over it. All I'm saying is when it came to like bad reviews that I was seeing on of course on social media, is the fact that the humor. I mean, you can even see it in those positive reviews, that B- review right there. You can actually see that, the comedy's not going to be there. That's what I'm kind of not looking forward to when it comes to all this. There's no audience score either. The audience score will be there, but anyways, there are no negative reviews. It's gonna be good. Is that what it is? There definitely is. I saw it, but like I said, I'll give my review. But hey, hopefully it's something that can be enjoyable and have some. I mean, again, the biggest hype that I have is the fact that Daredevil is showing up, but he's only going to be like probably in it a little bit here and there. He's probably going to swoop in and maybe we're going to see some Matt Murdock. We're going to see, of course, Daredevil. That's pretty much it. But yeah, you guys have seen my reactions to the trailers. Not really all for it because, I'm such a misogynist. That's the reason why. I mean, it's yeah, you caught me. No, of course not. But the CGI the CGI. All right, then finally, I haven't reacted to this. I told you guys I was looking forward to this. Man, I just hope my mic audio is not too high. And then, of course, we'll turn down that audio too. But, I've been looking forward to Tim Burton's Wednesday-focused show that's going to be happening on Netflix starring Jenna Ortega. And I haven't watched the trailer yet. I resisted, so here we go. Let's watch this trailer right here and see what's happening with it. Nancy Reagan High School. Okay.
Miss Adams, you've certainly had a very interesting educational journey.
Colorful. But I'm okay.
8 schools in 5 years.
Is she gonna swim?
Hey, freak. This is a close practice.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
What the? Wow. Is that piranhas? It's piranhas, huh? Yeah. Wow.
I did the world a favor. People like Dalton shouldn't be allowed to procreate. Getting expelled was just a bonus.
Evil.
You will love Nevermore. It's a magical place. Where I met your mother. That's all I love.
Finally, you'll be among peers who understand.
I like the color schemes here. I really like the color schemes.
Maybe you'll even make some friends.
Want to take a stab at being social? I do like stabbing.
Of course, some sword fighting. Like it. There's Thing.
Little did I know I'd be stepping into a nightmare.
I don't like spiders.
Full of mystery, mayhem, and murder. I think I'm going to love it here.
Wow. There you go. Do the snaps. Okay, that looks good. Looking forward to that. Looks a little bit more, she's a little bit more evil than I remember when Christina Ricci was doing it. I mean, it was a little bit more comedy oriented when it comes to the original movies, but that looks, I mean, there's like blood and all kinds of stuff. It's like, whoa. So, but I like the fact that there's a lot of color, like when it comes to her being at an actual school, and then all of a sudden, obviously that's like a good little, hey, she's going to be all dark and wearing like one kind of color, so then everybody else is all brightly colored. And then when you get to that other part where everybody's kind of like at this blue screen, I don't know. I'm digging it. Jenna Ortega, she's like the new it girl right now. She's like all over everything right now. So, but yeah, I saw somebody say that they're not into the whole Luis Guzman thing, but I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, when you see iterations of Gomez Adams, I mean, it's pretty accurate when it comes to that. I mean, yeah, Raul Julia was a good-looking guy when it came to the movies, but other iterations has always been like a short, kind of portly, weird-looking dude kind of thing, you know. You got the Addams Family animated movies that came out, and Oscar Isaac was, of course, the voice of that, which I think, you know, obviously, I was like, well, Oscar Isaac would be a pretty awesome live-action Gomez Adams, but he might be a little too good-looking, you know. But anyways, but yeah, looking forward to that. I'll be reviewing it and everything. I'm on board. I'm on board. Okay, let's get to the Twitter questions and see what you guys had to say over here. Let's see. Boop. Here we go. Let me go ahead and refresh because sometimes you guys put them in late and want to make sure I got them for you. All right, so here we go. Okay. Mr. Phil. What happens to Black Adam if it doesn't meet the expectations Dwayne Johnson has for it? Then they don't move forward. Simple as that. Like, sorry, Dwayne Johnson, you didn't put the butts in the seats, which I'm sure they're worried about. That's what's happening. Tet, or Zed. Okay, Dave, if you really want the Ghostbusters jumpsuit, we'll all pitch in and buy one if you wear it for Halloween stream. I absolutely would wear it for the Halloween stream. Yes. Sam, while I don't think The Rock has ever put out a masterpiece, he knows his shtick, and I enjoy the absolute fuck out of that shtick. Also, that third act of Get Smart, when he was revealed as the villain, gets me more excited for Black Adam than any trailer has. That does make sense, and yes, I mean, he does understand the assignment. He does, even though that movie bombed, and that movie bombed, that movie did okay, and that movie did relatively okay. That's the only thing. Yeah, Baywatch was horrible. It was not funny at all. It was just pretty people in bathing suits. That's pretty much it. Eric Blake, Dave, you said last night Keaton and Batfleck on stage together would do gangbusters for Flash. We've noted before the Batman fighting side by side, big boost. Really, Keaton Bat as a multiverse refugee, Batfleck helping him out could work beautifully in the DCU, don't you think? Yes, I do like that. Or it could be vice versa. EVM. Do you think The Rock could replace Walter Hamada as DC chief? No. He's not trying to be a chief. He's trying to star in all the movies. Andrew Casali, thoughts on these two Batman and Spider-Man cartoons, and how would you rank the four? Well, given the fact that I every Sunday have a stream called Batman the Fanimated Stream where we discuss various episodes of Batman the Animated Series, I would say that Batman the Animated Series is number one. Some people just don't pay attention. The Batman, I watched a little bit of this. I enjoyed it. Spider-Man, of course, would be number two because the 90s Spider-Man was great. And then, of course, you had the Spectacular Spider-Man, which I thought was pretty good, too. So I'd probably rank it. I'd rank it Batman, Spider-Man, the Batman, Spectacular Spider-Man. And then he says, "Do you think Marvel's planning on making a female Avenger movie with no man whatsoever? That would be dumb if they did." Ryan, if it were up to me, I would want Jay Oliva as the Feige of DCEU at WBD. The man is a true talent. Yeah, it would be pretty sweet. But I don't know if he would want to do that either. All right, asked too many questions there, EVM. Do you think Tim Burton could achieve great success with Wednesday? I really hope he does. Devon Wooter. More question for you, Dave. Do you think The Rock has the power to make Marvel and DC work together like a crossover? I don't think so. I don't think it's in the cards yet. Brad, as long as we're talking about The Rock, favorite Rock movie? One I always really loved was The Rundown. I would probably say that's mine too. I really enjoyed The Rundown. That's when Rock still had hair. The fight scene with Ernie Reyes Jr., yeah. It's a super fun movie. Sean William Scott, really enjoyed that movie. Dave, do you think they will make a God of War movie or series because success of this? Yeah, I thought that was in the works. It might be in the works. Edward Arnett, hey Dave, you think Black Adam having his own film makes sense since I do believe he deserves his own movie? His background story is too much to cover into a Shazam movie, so I believe The Rock is going to kill it this October. No, I totally agreed with that. I just didn't like how he said it. Carrie, any rock bands you're listening to lately? I've been listening to a lot of Pearl Jam on Apple Music to go see them at festival next month. Been listening to a lot of Black Keys. Also, what if Ben Affleck's Batman appears in the post-credit scene with Black Adam instead of Superman? How would you react to that? It'd be pretty sweet, but I don't know if it would make sense. But then again, if he's with Amanda Waller, then maybe. Chris Carpenter, hey Dave, question. So my girlfriend never saw Justice League or Zack Snyder's Justice League and wants to watch both to see the differences. Which would you recommend showing first to someone who's new to all this? Start with the good or the bad? Start with the bad. Rip that fucking Band-Aid off first. Watch the bad first, and then when you go, oh my God, that was awful, go, all right, now you're going to see what it was supposed to be. I say start with the bad first. Ronak, Hamada Crisis in a nutshell. Get in, loser, where pretty much. Hamada had nada. CK Cooper Knox, the hierarchy and power of the DC Universe probably isn't going to change if Black Adam winds up making $400 million plus. That's how much it's costing. I shit you not. Dave, do you have a favorite scene from Zack Snyder's Justice League? For me, it's the Flash run scene. Yeah, that's my favorite scene too. Jay, hey Dave, are you going to watch the new Tekken anime that releases on Netflix tomorrow? I had no idea. Not really into anime, so probably not going to be on top of the list. Soups Kenobi, considering that last year's fandom was a wet fart in a jacuzzi. Wow, painted quite a picture right there compared to 2020's, and assuming that there isn't one this year, what would a potential 2023 fandom look like, and do you think Zaslav will go big, a large show to show that DC aren't out of the fight just yet? I mean, I think they're going to have to, or go big at Comic-Con. Dave is from Nicotina. Andre, Dave, I've seen a glimpse of, I think Zebrafet made this right here. Yep, there's the RockVerse right there for you. I like him as Wonder Woman right there. It's good stuff. I'll do whatever I can to fix the new and improved Black Adam DC Universe. That's right. Take on that. I like it. I like it. Jeez. Hey, Dave, FYI, there's a post up on Jordan Elsass' IG from last fall where he talks about getting an injury that left him bedridden and caused him mental health issues to the point he wanted okay, so his reason for leaving might not be as complete BS. Okay, so I didn't know that, and thank you for relaying that, Nikki. That the fact that, yeah, he got an injury and it's hurting his mental health, maybe that's part of it. Like I said, there's a lot of theories out there. There's a lot of different things, so hopefully it's something like that and it's not the other thing, because I know that was all a big stink when it came to stuff like that, when it came to the whole vax and whatnot. But if that's the case, hopefully he gets the treatment he needs and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. But rounding up the week, guys, my final thoughts of the week. I mean, it's been pretty crazy with the Ezra Miller thing and a lot of Black Adam talk. And at least there's been some positivity, right? There's been some positivity. Am I wrong? There's been a little positivity when it comes to a lot of the stuff this week. Of course, we'll talk more of the post show. If you want to join that, become a member right now, and we'll talk more about other things. But yeah, there's been more positivity, even though it's like we're still kind of going every day. We're going, what is next? What is next? But when it comes to Ezra Miller, and speaking of mental health, hopefully Ezra is taking that time. And apparently Ezra has been getting the help for it's not just a recent thing. It's been happening probably for a good little bit. And hopefully the future looks bright, and we'll probably be hearing about reshoots when it comes to the future movies. Who knows what's going to entail? Is it going to be more Affleck? We're still waiting on the whole Cavill thing. Who knows? But at least it's been kind of positive. And Dwayne Johnson has been doing his best. He's been doing a lot of social media stuff, retweeting articles, talking about things. He's probably been seeing some of the backlash that he might have received over the weekend, talking about the whole Shazam and Black Adam in one movie, and like people were saying he's got the big ego and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, he's got a big ego. They all do. They all have a big ego. But at the same time, at least he's trying to be positive, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully we just get more positive things, even though, yeah, there's still going to be layoffs and canceled shows and whatever the fuck. But, you know, you can mainly more blame the old regime for just wasting a lot of money when it comes to all that. But, you know, we'll see what happens next week. Hell, something's probably going to happen tomorrow, and it's going to be like, fuck. But very much look forward. There's one, you know, there's a bit of controversy out there. Talked about it briefly yesterday about Batman Gate. Okay, I kind of like led into it a little bit with that Wolfgang Peterson segment when I was talking about his movie. I'm gonna do a video about that. I'm gonna do it over the weekend because it just keeps on gathering more steam. I was hoping it was gonna blow over. It's pretty ridiculous. It sounds very grifty, but I'm gonna like dive into it because I don't know all the details, and I'm gonna do a video about it and just kind of see what it's all, you know, fully all about, and kind of point out the inconsistencies that I've already seen when it comes to that whole thing. So look forward to that this weekend. Of course, no show tomorrow. I'm going to hopefully go see Beast tomorrow. And so look forward to my first reaction review. And then, of course, I got the Vodka stream on Friday. Look forward to some good discussions there. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up right meow. All right. So, members, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Look forward to, of course, the link on your YouTube feed, and everybody else. I'll see you later. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, do all that, notification bell, everything, and all the sock meds and everything are down below. Subscribe to the Patreon if you want to, like, you know, updates on things that I'm trying to do as I hear things and whatnot. And yeah, all right, guys, members, I'll see you in a little bit. Everybody else, talk to you later.